Hi, Bill Noble at St. Anne's Golf Club again. I'm going to just show two little exercises you can do to improve the feel of the correct arm swing with your upper body, and also a combination between that and supporting your lower body while you're turning to create the right turn rather than the tilt. So I use basically a 2 pound medicine ball, very lightweight. It doesn't have to be heavy. Now if you're fairly strong you can use one of these. Old fart like me you can't. And what I do is I get my natural setup for, I normally like a 7-iron, which is right in between. I let my arms hang, I use the weight of the ball that way. So when I set up to it, I create the movement through my legs, so I can feel the transfer away from my left to my right, like a slight stepping. But I'm letting the weight of the ball create the movement, and I'm building that up bit by bit. And if you notice the way my arms are going, they're going up, which is an outward feeling. I'm not doing that. So I'm creating that motion. And then as I build up, my arms then will start coming up. And you'll notice at this point, my left hand is more on top of the ball, and my right elbow, if you see it from that angle, is in line with my spine first. And my hands are just above shoulder height. And that's really where you want to be most of your shots. Like if you've got the flexibility, you can go a bit further. But what we're not looking for is that motion while you're doing this exercise, or that motion. Those are two motions as your arms and shoulders are working around your torso. I want your torso and your legs to drive that motion. And that helps create momentum, better playing the swing, and actually more consistency for path and direction. And another good drill you can do with this, similar to what I did with the tennis ball before, is when you swing back and through, throw it into the ground. And that should help you again about giving you the feel of releasing the club correctly. And that drill is purely sort of an exercise, a physical exercise to get the right muscles working for your golf swing. That's what I mean by muscle memory. Your muscles are developing a certain way. As you swim, you create muscles, and that's to create the right movement all the time, to build them up. Golf's no different. So you're creating certain muscles and developing them, and then they give you the feel of what you're looking for through your golf swing, and that's how you groove it. Now, so a lot of people with their hips have a tendency not to move them, or if they do, it's more that way and that way. Now sometimes it's down flexibility, so that's why I don't mind the feet coming up off the ground. But this has to stay on a level plane. What I mean by that is it's more that way, so you're slightly tilted. So when I'm there, right hip goes back, left hip goes forward. So there you go, right hip back, left hip back, sorry. So what I like to use is a little basket or a smaller ball between my knees. I'll show you that now, so I'll come back here, put that there. Use my medicine ball, so that keeps the width between my knees when I swing back, so I swing back. See that now, the hips are level, weight's there, and through, so the face of the bucket is facing forward to the target. So I actually get rather than doing this, which is that way, we don't want, so I'm standing up dead straight, or don't move at all, and I create that motion with my upper body. And you think you're doing the same movement, but you're not. So it's a sense of movement through the feet, that way and that way, without changing height and spine angle. By having a ball, having a bucket between your legs there, something soft that can actually compress, actually helps with the sense of movement there, with keeping width between your knees without them collapsing too much either. But I find that it's a great drill just to give you a sense of feel for movement, back and especially through. But it's the support on the way back and through. And you'll notice when I swing back, my spine angle is similar to where it was here at address, so that hasn't changed. Where if I don't turn correctly and I stand up, the spine straightens up and I lose all that energy, and anything can happen at the ball. So it's another drill you can do at home to build on your strength, the feel of the movement. That's the whole idea of this drill, is just the feel of the movement, getting the muscles to work the right way. Okay, thanks very much.